So we've got two companies using fermentation to produce oils. We've got one company using cell-free to produce chemicals, and then we've got synthetic meat. And so this is a climate tech conference. The obvious question is, well, why is what you're doing important for the environment? What kind of impact would success for your companies look like for the world?
What our company is trying to do is we're trying to enable consumers to buy commodity scale or commodity priced chemicals that are made from biology. And that's traditionally been a very, very hard problem. That problem dates back to the clean tech revolution, where we tried to use microbes, we tried to use yeast to create these chemicals, but those technologies failed at the time. And so we think that the future is to take the proteins from inside these miniature factories called yeast and to use those proteins to do the chemistry without the yeast.
So tropical deforestation linked to industrial agriculture today emits between 1 to 2 billion tons of carbon dioxide each year. 1 to 2 billion tons from carbon dioxide from industrial agriculture, which is the equivalent of 300 football field pitches of forest burned per hour.
Meat is obviously one of the biggest CO2 producers. We're now also working on proprietary technologies that allow us not just to reduce compared to conventional meat, but also beyond what the industry as an average is producing, so that we can really have the most sustainable solution out of the sector.
In our case, we are working on fats, as I mentioned, mostly for plant-based foods, so like plant-based meat substitutes, for example. There's already a lot available on the market. Most of them don't really taste quite like the real thing, and this is something that we can really fix with our technology.